Hello and welcome to the weather briefing for the week of January 9th, 2014. This briefing brought to you by the National Weather Service in Riverton. Well, this week we're going to try something new. We're going to take a glance at the next week on just one simple slide to begin the show. And we've broken it down by west of the divide and east of the divide. You can see a snowy period across the west, while to the east, the big word for the upcoming several days will be wind. It will be windy, especially on Saturday. And then we'll see some improving conditions following a storm system that moves through Sunday. And things will stay dry and fairly pleasant before the next storm system arrives. It looks like on Thursday, kind of a general range of high temperatures across the graph there, and then also low temperatures. For the most part, fairly seasonal, and actually some above normal temperatures at times. Now, for those of you more interested in a detailed forecast, you can stay tuned for our normal rest of the briefing. And as we take a look at the Friday afternoon weather pattern, again, our upper level winds generally running parallel to these gray purple colored lines. And we can see the temperatures expected, or at least where the warmest air is by the warm colors, cooler air where we see these colder colors. And in fact, the jet stream pretty much running right across Wyoming, northwest flow across the state on Friday. As that low pressure system that came through on Thursday night, it will be out into the central plains by Friday afternoon. Windy areas from Rock Springs to Casper on Friday. Highs generally seasonal in the 30s with 25 to 30 out in the western valleys, generally Jackson Hole and Star Valley. For Saturday, the next low pressure system starts to take shape in British Columbia. We get more of a moist westerly flow off the Pacific Ocean. That'll bring a good slug of moisture to the western mountains. So that part of the state looking to be under the gun for some heavy snowfall at times on Saturday. To the east, again, the wind will be the weather story of the day. It will be very windy across central sections of the state. For those people planning travel across southeast Wyoming, our sister office down in the southeast part of the state in Cheyenne, forecasting winds of 40 to 60 and in some cases even 70 miles an hour. So there will be some travel will be hampered across this part of the state. So for those of you planning travel to Cheyenne or Laramie, stay tuned over the weekend. And otherwise, to the east of the Continental Divide, it should be dry. It will be windy, but it will be dry, it looks like, for the most part on Saturday. Highs mainly 35 to 45, so above normal for Saturday. As we turn our attention to Sunday, that low pressure system that was in British Columbia kind of sweeps a weak little tail of the system across the state. That brings us a quick shot of some light snow Saturday night into Sunday morning across areas east of the divide. To the west, the snow will still be going on pretty well, at least through the morning hours before decreasing in the afternoon. So we'll see improving conditions as the day wears on, and hopefully even some lesser winds. Total snowfall across the western mountains for the period Thursday through Sunday looks like the total will likely be 1 to 2 feet, in some cases 3 feet. So those of you who like to ski, it looks like the western mountains may be a place that can make a lot of people happy over this weekend. And it will be cooler on Sunday behind the cold front. Seasonal, though, highs 25 to 35. Monday and Tuesday, that northwest flow continues. The jet stream now just off to the east of the state. That keeps the much colder air off across the northern plains and the upper Midwest, while just some light flurries across the northwest on early Monday morning, and then gradually turning drier as we head through the rest of Monday and Tuesday as this high pressure system across the eastern Pacific Ocean builds and pushes warmer air towards the state for Tuesday. So Tuesday looks really nice with highs generally climbing to between 35 and 45, still around 30 in the western valleys and basins. For Wednesday, maybe just before the storm, it looks like another one takes shape to our north. Pressure gradient appears that it might tighten on Wednesday, so increasing clouds and probably increasing wind that day. Highs 35 to 45, again still warm, except around the freezing mark, and a decent day. Now the temperatures at a glance, we can see that warm up on Saturday with the real windy conditions, especially east of the Continental Divide, cooling down behind the cold front Saturday night through Sunday, and then a gradual warm up again to begin the week. And as we head towards Thursday, we'll probably see cooler conditions along with the possibility of maybe some light snow with the next system. The mid-January outlook, 70% or better chance of seeing above normal temperatures across basically the western half of the United States as we see that ridge trough pattern continue where the cooler temperatures stay across the eastern U.S. and below normal precipitation expected across the desert southwest, nudging its way into Wyoming. So overall, looks to be warm and dry through mid-January. So we thank you for watching today. We encourage you again, this is a general briefing. If you want something specific to where you live, go online, weather.gov/Riverton, or on your smartphone, mobile.weather.gov. For those of you traveling this weekend, check out our webcams. We've taken the YDOT route by or webcams and then created a route by route travel view. So check that out, webcams right there off the front page of the Riverton Weather Service website. We'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us.